Oh, there's Disco Elysium. I lost track of it. Okay. Um, let's get into it. So today's addition to the VTuber model, by the way, is just black. Black shirt now. Not white shirt. I'll still connect this, hold on. I think I keep losing internet connection for some reason. Hold on. For some reason my Wi-Fi's been stupid spotty recently. I don't know why. I don't know what's up with that. Right now I can see it's doing something weird. Yeah, I turned back on notifications, but that's all. Oh, I forgot to change the name of this though. Oops. Oh well. I'll change it later. The name of a certain source, that is. So yes, if someone subscribes on YouTube, it should show up now. And if somebody follows on Twitch, it should show up. There's also a Twitch subscriber one, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Why did I make a thumbnail like that? That's why. That's what. Put so much effort into it. Anyway, last time in Disco Elysium... Oh, I can't see it from here. We met with... Oh, okay. We met with the computer programmer in here. We went to this church, basically. That's the whole experience. And we also met with... Actually, the entirety of last time was we got on this side of the island. But where we left off was that we went to this church. I also moved to the shack in the last one. Anyway, I had an idea of something that we could try. I would like to go back to the other side. The bridge didn't collapse on its own. Artillery broke it. And so... I thought I could fast travel from here. Oh, wait, maybe... I have to walk to the I think I have to walk to this, here, and then I can fast travel from here. Yes, I can. Okay, that's interesting. Now I know how this fast travel system works. Have anything to say about my taxidermy?
What is this thing?
It's a ruffed grouse.
Cool. Okay. I was really hoping not to think about the cock carousel any longer because it made me feel like shit. But this is a competent piece of taxidermy.
Oh, he's happy about it.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
This was mostly about the fucking cardio. Massive cardio here.
What?
You live till 90, or you get a heart attack from running.
Hey, see you.
I feel good about our work here today.
What?
It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, no. No, he's still got the other bird on there. Why didn't you just toss that out if he's got a bird now?
like shit.
Oh yeah, I
And
forgot
don't mean
about
that
this.
as a metaphor.
Forgot to interact with this guy, didn't I? I think I said I didn't want to. Looks don't matter. It's on the inside that does. He's gonna say that my insides are shit too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going by here.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week.
Oh.
What you want?
Okay, so this guy is cool. He stands there like a statue, an angry statue, and he does not like you.
Who is this guy?
I'm not getting involved in this.
It's not my style, he thinks, glancing at the man in sunglasses and the woman beside him. Oh boy. they're
Clearly,
mad
I
at him.
can get
No
a
wonder.
72%.
He just doesn't recognize them. You know.
Oh, good, I
what
didn't miss it.
is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Oh, good. We're gonna be normal.
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the... To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
That one.
Okay, that's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere. Somewhere good.
I don't
Watch
know
out
if
for
this is
yourself,
worth time.
loser.
That voice. So very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
Oh. But I have my badge now.
Oh, really? I wonder where. That's the where you remember me from? Okay then. It's probably a coincidence. People sound alike. Goodbye.
Alright, we got the
Farewell,
power armor training.
T500.
I don't even know what this does.
Remember that weakness you were looking for in the ceramic armor? Like, maybe it can only
Oh,
stop
wait, never
small,
mind.
fast projectiles, but a large, slow-moving
This probably
bar
makes our
would shatter
gloves
it.
better or something.
Or, if I
don't
run
know.
an electrical current through
I'm away
it,
from to finish them.
maybe it will melt. Or, personal favorite, frequency something something radio weapon. None of that would work. You need to shoot the part of the enemy that doesn't have Fairweather T500 on it, because the armor itself is invulnerable. Good news is, so are the armor pieces
Oh.
on you.
This is mean. Okay. Cool. When are we gonna do that? When are we gonna fight someone with power armor, though? I have no clue when that's happening.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Yeah, I guess he's weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know
Probably
what?
the amnesia.
Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still. Yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
Again? I can't believe this shit. I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say? Okay?
Jean,
Yeah.
he said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse,
Male
animal
nurse.
control agent. Something of that kind. Not a cop.
Animal control
Go
agent.
on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
I shouldn't have come back here.
I don't know. A sad stack of shit next to someone far more proficient.
You know what? I'm just not gonna interact with this man anymore. I should have just stayed on the other side of the island. This is why I'm moving to the shack. Permanently. Is this constantly gonna be here? Because I'm pretty sure this counts as like a circle that gives me a point in experience. Because I feel like I've read that 5 times or something. Hmm. Egghead puzzle. Hmm. Oh yeah, we also have to find that bowl. I'm gonna go here again. I remember last time that I learned that it takes no time at all to fast travel. Absolutely 0 time at all. Oh, it's just money. I'm really looking for this. What is this? Oh, it's just like looks like a crane control. Or crane of some kind. Mm-hmm.
An old door worn by elements.
Impossible.
guards the
Open
depot.
open
The
door
wind
20.
has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
It is? Are you sure it doesn't just control this crane or this chain?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
You rattle the handle a
Nope,
bit,
I need a
then
7.
push
Or I rolled
on
a
the
7.
door
I need a
with all
12,
your
I'm pretty
weight.
sure.
It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
We don't get in there.
Yeah, we get into everywhere.
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
I can't accept this.
Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
What happens if I successfully opened it? What would have happened?
An old
Oh, that was a red check too. Oops. I should have saved and quit it. Just to show him who's boss. Oh, there's a box over here. Scented scarf. Scented scarf. Maybe I should have just kept the bird actually and sold it instead of giving it to the whirling in rags. I'm starting to think that maybe the bowl is actually quite close to where the entrance of this whole area was. So I think I should probably go back south. I mean, we couldn't have thrown it that far. It's either that or it landed in the ocean, in which case I don't know how we're supposed to get it. Or how we're supposed to get another ball. Oh, that's probably the waiting one. Alright, let me check that it is.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Oh. There's a box over here first of all. Oh, it's just tarring. Okay. Another postcard. Nope, this is a bow. Drama +2. I'm so glad I learned about... You know, I'm realizing that Chatterino is a good way for me to see whether or not my Wi-Fi is just dying randomly. Let's see if I can just Twitch never is able to reconnect if it isn't just like... Okay, here we go. Back up. Wait, what happened? No entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Oh right, we got some magnesium. I was trying to remember what I got out of that because the stream died. Oh, it's dying again. I don't know why it's doing this. I might have to reset my Wi-Fi actually then. Oh, what's this over here? Oh! Oh wait, no. This isn't the karaoke thing. Why did I think that?
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reel's attached to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader. You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Oh, maybe it is the song.
It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune echoing in the hallway. A lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad. Within seconds you know, this is the one, the real shit you've been looking for.
Oh.
The one you trust your room to that Claudia told you about. Perform it. A click,
how is this just sitting here?
then silence for a bit. Then the tape stops spinning.
Yeah, I'm gonna sing this.
Of course you could sing this. You could take sad to a whole new level with this.
Yep.
And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version.
Oh my goodness.
It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What is it?
Gart.
Oh,
You have to convince Gart to let you sing
dang.
karaoke in the whirly. After you've won him over, you can express yourself. Let the pain out. Make everyone understand. The lieutenant watches you pack up
What?
the boombox. He doesn't say anything.
Okay. Wait. Maybe I should have interacted with that guy who says hardcore over and over again with the boombox. If the Wi-Fi dies again, I'm gonna unplug it and I'll be out for a few minutes. I guess there's nowhere else to really go here. I thought somewhere there would be a bowl here. Guess I can't go in here. Maybe can I try heading this way? Even more to the west. Oh, is there anything over here? No, I think this is blocked off. Little black swallow circles above you. Maybe we threw that ball with the might of Zeus and it's actually... Oh. Hey look, these are probably the scientists.
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer?
Crypto-fascist?
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook. Yellow man. That sounds awfully familiar. Something to keep in mind for later.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization.
Not a lover of the great outdoors?
I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Sadly, I think I might be a drunk or a degenerate, maybe even both. No, I'm gonna say that one.
I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revacol.
Revacol? Is this your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
You said that this word, that's...
Really? I hear it all the time. All in jest, of course. No offense meant to anyone. Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and
What?
I am very sorry, officer. You're not going to fine me, are you?
For this, 100.
Okay, I deserve that. And I
100.
won't do it again. You have my word. I don't know what got into me. Stuffing my garbage in another man's property, it's...
I think 250
I've been
might be
having
too
trouble
much.
at work lately. The Koikos are price
Am
dumping
I
us out of
legally allowed to be
competition.
doing this? Wait a minute.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Do.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged.
Wait, what?
And I saw him stripped naked.
Oh.
All the clothes
Wait, he might not have
lying
seen the thing
around in
then.
the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know? Then I came out to clean up the rags because no one else would. I put them into the whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly. Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
Would you know anything about the armor?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
There's something going on here. You should observe him more closely after this topic is concluded.
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez. So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Hemians run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
So great
Don't
that
be
his
so
name
rude
has
yet,
crypto-fascist.
This bad cop may have been in your apartment, admiring your mug collection. Perhaps a little intimidation?
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sale. I meant no offense, truly.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next races will be a really good one?
Yeah.
Well, this is that racist.
Are you gay? Are you a racist?
I don't know who that is, but all I meant was there are not many Sealites around here. Oh, yes, of course he is. I was just speaking about his connections. Let's change the subject, okay? Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
You're a big man from Helmdall fan?
How?
I saw a post.
But why were you in my apartment,
Oh,
officer?
frick.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him. What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like your humor. That's
The
probably
article
good.
about the businesses? How does he know? No way in hell I'm writing it now.
Oh.
Tell him I'm silent as the grave. I won't cause any more trouble.
Ooh.
I'll be Mr. Cooperation. The union doesn't have to worry about me. They're honest vacholiers. Honest men.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his
Oh,
mind
scared
about
him
the
with the
whole door
apartment.
opening
Want to
operation.
wear armor, think about the armor. Oh, frick.
Is he?
Oh
He's
my
looking
god.
comfortable enough. Maybe it was just beads. Sounded like beads. But what kind of beads might a man like Gary be hiding beneath his clothes?
I don't pray, officer. Faith in non-existent helpers is a sign
Yeah,
of
no, I'm
weakness. Not
I'm
for
redoing this.
proper Revicolian men such as ourselves.
Okay, I have to do this. Where is it? Put a point into this. Yep.
Always a pleasure to see. I mean, officers.
That shirt
Okay,
looks
thank goodness.
very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath. It sounds like he's wearing some kind of armor under his clothes. You can't tell it's there just from looking at him.
He got
Probably
some
stolen
of
from
the armor.
crypts in the yard near where he lives.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing
He's done some
to do.
appropriating.
No, you've got explaining to do.
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling. So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and
Oh.
I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought,
Yeah, okay,
he's a
really
foreigner.
racist.
They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers
he's folding
commanded the
instantly.
suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotions.
Now give me the armor.
He sighs again,
Yep.
hangs his head, and unbuttons his
It's
shirt
mine
fully.
now.
A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands.
I'm turning this
smelling
game into
of his
Fallout by
sweat.
getting all the pieces of the power armor.
But so,
Except I can't
so
get the
light
shoes
to
because I already
hold,
messed up.
like a bag of cotton. This is it. This will protect your mortal shell.
Oh my god.
Don it and live.
Why'd you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But
The hell, Gary?
You in trouble?
Yes.
I'll explain later. I always thought it was the Union,
Hmm.
but I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore.
Oh,
You
frick,
have
we
my
messed
word.
up. We should ask this first.
I don't know, and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore. Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
I will never
What?
do anything like this again.
can you trust us?
I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Hmm.
No. I
He's
help
not a
Morel with research
cryptozoologist.
sometimes,
He's a
and I've learned some
crypto-fascist.
things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
There probably is a follow-up to this, but you can't think of any.
By the way, his
Doesn't
face, like,
Waste
does
of
not
time
match
anyway. Gotta keep
the
moving.
character in the real world.
I told you everything. I just took the queerest, that's all. I promise. I don't know anything else.
Okay, well, I feel like I've pressed enough. Have I really got... how?
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap.
This is the guy I'm
He
looking for.
notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements ungainly. He looks like your understanding of a scientist.
To what do I owe the pleasure? Hey, of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn waterlock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the A81.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
You broke the waterlock with a motor carriage. There was a billboard in the canal,
Yeah.
not a vehicle. It said Samaran Butter.
Yeah, I have the visual calculus in my brain of how I did it too.
Why?
It was an experiment to gauge the Kree-40's aerial performance. I'm something of a gentleman scientist.
Scientist.
Myself.
Yes, okay. But you said the waterlock is fixed now, so we can go back.
Yes.
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
His hands are large and weather-worn, but also used to delicate, precise work.
Did you know Gary was hiding the armor?
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest.
Oh.
It's not like him. He's got his
I
quirks,
literally just talked
but
about this with him.
dishonesty,
He's already
disloyalty
cross.
are not one of them.
Thanks.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps. My wife understands that just
I hope
as
there's
well
not
as
some kind
anyone.
of danger coming this way.
Come on, Morel. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on. She wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
She's seen it.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine. Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
His spirit may be willing, but his body might be too old to endure the rigors of the coast.
Maybe you could go back to the whirling, warm up, come back to check the traps later?
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
He's dead set on this. I could go for some trap setting.
What if we check the trap?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
This is my method. I am its scion.
Well, be that as it may, I'd really appreciate the help.
What do I do if there's phasmid in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Oh.
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand
I totally
dune there.
missed seeing
On
these.
your way to the old radio tower.
I just
after
thought they
the
were sort of
church.
abandoned things again.
The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them, you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
Are they gonna? Am I gonna come back here and it's in this one?
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
Social knowledge is its own justification.
Is it?
If you think it's important, you have been right before.
I have been right before. What?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Lay it on me thick.
This is the smell of dying reeds,
Oh.
of longing crumbling into the water.
Okay, we've literally smelled worse.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50
Oh my
real
God.
to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
Right. Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
I haven't even talked about what the phasmid looks like.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it. Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques
Oh.
to protect itself from predators, or scientists, in our present case. It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain
Electrochemical
electrochemical
defenses.
defenses that allow it to interfere with animal perception,
Oh.
impeding pattern recognition,
Never mind. No, that's. I
confusing
thought it
the
was something
visual
else.
cortex. But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolve, without studying a live specimen. I'm expecting it to be quite giant.
White giant.
One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
Oh my god. Okay.
Seems puny, to be honest.
Seems beauty, to be honest. Physical instrument. I'm not gonna say that
very
one.
little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts. Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Oh, cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real. By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to
I didn't
believe
put two and
quite
two together,
firmly
but I guess we are
the
looking for
Insulindian
Mothman.
phasmid is more than mere superstition. There was a credible sighting here recently. A pair of teenagers described a creature that matched the Insulindian phasmid to an uncanny degree, despite not knowing what it was themselves. It's the first credible sighting in
So we're
several
looking for a
decades.
gigantic
Admittedly,
stick bug.
it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore. I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient.
Highly
After all,
resilient.
it's generally thought to be
Stick
capable
bugs die
of
like really easily.
parthenogenesis.
Parthenogenesis.
Yes, the females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
Females reproducing without males, a travesty, a crime against passion and common sense.
Nature does not concern herself with ethical propositions. As a scientist, my interest is strictly dispassionate.
Oh.
There's nothing dispassionate about the way he talks about the insect.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick. Yes,
That's good.
simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can't get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton. Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores,
Oh.
of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm.
They'll work,
Yep.
I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams,
Oh.
which use plants.
Okay.
We have given this some thought.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
Yes.
What?
What?
I'll get going. Autosave. So we've only got 1 point right now, right? Yeah. So we need to check all the traps. Luckily, it takes literally no time at all to run around. Oh, that's just some money. Takes no time at all, practically, to just roam around, so should be good. I do want to check the rest of this area though first to see if there's the bowl. It'd be insane if it was all the way out here, but you know it's not impossible. Are we gonna break this? Oh no, this is just something that opened. Wait, what? Also, I forgot to check. Oh my goodness. Where does this go? Is it? Oh, it's the shirt. Alright. Mania of invulnerability. -1 empathy. Funny. Dazzling reflection or reflexes. The mirror lies. We have to wear these. Actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't wear those. The more I think about it, I shouldn't wear those at all. It's a bad idea.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring. Behind you, the ruins of a residential building rise over the reeds, shielding them from the wind. The reeds rustle confidently. When this district was booming, the reeds were kept at bay. Nothing obscured the freshly painted facades. Nowhere for drunks and adventurous teenagers to hide. Now only the wind blows. Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see
Confused
no
but
carnivorous
uneaten.
reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Anyway,
Yep.
1 down, 3 to go.
Damn, I was hoping it would be the first one. No, I'm actually thinking it's gonna be we're gonna come back here and it's gonna be in the first one, as in the first one I came here to.
Surely. Anyway, the air is nice and fresh here.
That's nice. There's just money everywhere, huh? Just sitting everywhere. Really. What's this? This is different from the other place, right?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Well, obviously it's because of the war or something.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual. Even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez's sense.
Yep.
Grim affairs. Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days. The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much. We do need to retain some humanity in this world.
Oh my, okay. Better gun launch than okay, whatever.
Unable to piece together the big picture just now.
I'm dumb.
There's a
Fine,
hole
okay.
in their hypothesis. The scattering of bullet holes looks
Minus
like one
one
giant
minus
smiling
one.
mouth, smiling its deadly smile, laughing at you, and the
Laughing
world,
at me.
and the living.
The bullet holes are laughing at me. As usual. As usual, the world personified is attacking me. Cool. Another thingy over here. I'm glad I decided to equip this this bag. Can I get in trouble for running everywhere? Found Pooepw. The hat? Oh. Ultimate peak focus. We have acquired beanie. See, it's only 6:05. Takes like no time at all to run around. For some reason, we control time practically. Oh, whoops. Misclick. So one of them was far to the north. Oh, I'm at the church right now, okay. Oh, I am at the church. This place is smaller than I think. Very small. This game is honestly in like a pretty condensed kind of area, isn't it? So you said there was one here. Oh, there it is.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. Another one of Morel's traps, weighed down by stones to keep it in place. The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze. Snow specks the stalks. Most of it melts quickly. The reeds seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year. This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Another empty trap.
How are you enjoying the cardio, Lieutenant? I'm quite enjoying it myself.
Always up for a good job. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you?
Oh, whoops. Actually, I do want to go to a menu. I want to go. Oh, we have to go closer to the church first. Oh, how did I miss this? Another shirt. Why am I carrying all these clothes? Still not close enough? Alright, now we can probably go here. You said one of them was near the entrance, right? Oh. Some coins by here. Probably my money, honestly. Wait, maybe all the money that's everywhere is mine. The whole time.
This trap's not too hard to spot, once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist. The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Some tufts have been crushed. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song. Louder on this part of the coast. Nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold. Nothing but locusts in this trap as well. Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
Bummer it wasn't in here.
Glad we haven't found some poor cat trapped in one of these.
You make a good point. That only took 9 minutes. Talking takes way longer. For some reason. Oh, I think I gotta go north more. Bit more north. It's gotta be in the... It's totally the thing where they... Oh, okay.
This is the last of the traps. The one Morel just set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality. The reeds by the abandoned campsite sway and tremble, while the snow falls all around. The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow. The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here. No locusts. Your voice echoes on the coast, carried by a gust of cold wind.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though.
Yeah.
Unless you see one in there, I just see an empty trap.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others. Like someone or something picked the trap up and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not.
Right, this crypto research is stupid. I still need to know.
But after that, we get back to our own assignments. There is no justification for this detour at this point of our investigation. We have a lot of work to do back in town.
I don't know, I feel like this whole area is just sort of rigmarole, and there's not really anything ever in here. At all. Just darkness that way. Alright, so I can't go any further that way then. Good to know. Can't travel from here either. Alright, let's go back to Morel first. Maybe he'll be content with the fact that the trap is empty. Oh, let's talk to his wife first.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
I'm basically also a cryptozoologist now.
I knew it.
I'm not surprised. It's already getting out of hand.
Well, in that case, sweetie, let me give you a small token of my gratitude.
Oh, okay.
It's a tie, Mescan origin. The pin is an antique, quite special to the cryptozoological community.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
Sorry about turning my head a bunch.
But darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his
What?
familiar
Why are we-
notebook.
Why are we reading the
it was
notebook for this?
summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When all of a sudden...
How old were you?
I'm getting ahead of myself.
5.5.
I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there. The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it.
She had no fear, just surprise.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds. I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me. I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
Jim, what do you think of this? He's gonna be upset if I do that.
Our first, yes.
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just...
Maybe you could convince
Such
her
an
to
impossibly
tell you about some
sunshiny
cool
day.
cryptids.
So warm.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work.
Oh.
Go on and ask.
Oh, I'd be delighted. Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One
Your
cryptid,
husband is right
not a
there.
couple. One. This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Just one.
He nods and assumes a waiting posture. Cryptids, cryptids. Let's hear about all the interesting cryptids.
What's the biggest cryptid?
That would be the giant of Kokonur. The giant lives in the most arid parts of the vast Kokonur Desert in South Samara, casting a strange light across the barren wastes. Mirage or psychogenous luminance.
Okay.
No one knows for sure.
This one is just a
It's
mirage.
like an awful mountain
Oh,
appearing
frick.
from below the horizon.
Twitch is- I didn't realize the
expanding
Twitch
to
stream was
cover
horribly
almost
dying.
a third of your field of vision.
Only Twitch though. This is weird.
The towering luminosity of Kokonur is a bad omen in local folklore. Some say it's a fata morgana, others, fate unimaginable.
Hui. No animal can be that large. It's a mirage.
That's what makes it so peculiar. A
Finally.
species
Stream has
surviving at
covered
the
to
very
realize that
limits
this is
of
nonsense.
scientific law. The giant of Kokonur must be the largest animal the planet can support. There are limits, you see, to how large a metabolism
I said
an
just one,
ecosystem
and
can beget.
I'll be nice to
Some say
I'll
a
be nice to
gravity
Kim.
anomaly below the Kokonur desert might allow the creature to grow to these gargantuan sizes. Of course, dear.
I couldn't possibly shower thanks on you as enthusiastically as my wife has.
I don't know what
but
to
I
do.
am grateful for your assistance, officer.
I guess here, let me try restarting the stream again. It's looking like maybe that helped. I had to stop the stream and restart the stream again. Oh, maybe it didn't help actually. Alright, well I'm gonna go to lunch. And I'll try fixing it over lunch. So give me a moment. I'm gonna probably be offline for a little bit while I try to fix this. Okay, I think the stream is normalizing. I'm gonna go eat lunch now. And just in case the game actually plays, like time moves. Whenever I come back, if the stream is dying once again, we'll see what I'll see. I'm not sure what I can do. Place pinned message. We're back. It looks like stream might have died once while I was out. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it didn't. It would say server connection timed out. Oh, Chatterino is surprisingly a good debugging tool somehow. By the way, this game is super duper quiet whenever you have it paused. Anyway, let's tell Moral about what happened with the traps.
Good to see you again, officer. To what do I owe the pleasure? Good. Okay. And? Completely empty?
Surprise, tempered with fear and trepidation. He doesn't know what to think yet. Maybe you're joking?
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but I definitely left that one stocked.
Yep, I knew it. I knew it'd be the one.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course, more clever.
Yes.
Poor kid. We're kind of just stringing him along for the ride.
Escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps. Make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
I'm not persuaded.
Why don't you try convincing Morel his hypothesis is invalid?
Thank you for the vote of no confidence, Gary. An officer.
Oh,
I
okay.
appreciate your concern, but please leave this to the experts. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture.
Alright, let me get rid of this real quick.
You're jabbing at the soft underbelly of his psyche.
Oh, frick.
He realizes he's gotten defensive.
Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here.
Yeah.
This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority
Oh,
for our
frick.
organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently. Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit
frick.
inside the trap, too.
I don't know if Kim is gonna be okay. Is gonna be happy about this.
Kids, what would a child want with bags?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
Delinquents, my favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting
The
so
missing
close.
insects case.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open.
It'd be
and
very
they'll
fun
steal
if
it,
the ending
even
of
if
this
it's
is that
bugs.
actually the phasmid is real, and it just ate all of the bugs and escaped.
Morale,
It is a
It's
stick.
been fun, really. But I need a
Oh.
bath, and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Gary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow
Hi
you
again,
through.
for the second time.
He keeps the language unemotional, but it's in there. Disappointment.
This is Disco Elysium. And I can't really describe it for you. There's too much stuff in this game. Should I embark upon engaging these twerps? Hmm. The setting is far too complicated for me to describe. I've got to be honest. Just let it be known that you're a detective and you're trying to solve a case. Yeah, I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should go through with this case right now. I feel like I've been ragging Kim this whole time, dragging him along for this insect stuff. Oh, I should do that real quick.
Inside,
You're a
see
cop,
set of
actually,
steering
not a
levers,
detective.
A radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
It's a pretty grim game, honestly. That's what I can tell you. Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Oh, can I do the... Wait. Can I click this?
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
All this stuff.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence?
There might be a sequence killer on the loose now.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
Yep.
Any information on the library card? Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
I don't have an option? Okay.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Can I come to the public library, I guess?
I'm afraid they're closed. It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I've been talking to too many people.
We should try again during business hours.
Anything else, detective?
Alright.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
When did I get this? Oh, right. 8-eyed Terratorn tie. This is a tie? Oh. It's a really good tie, actually. Like a really good tie. +1 volition is crazy. Oh my god, look at how many little volitions I have. Or morels I have. 8. I'm never going to die in a ditch ever again.
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat ass of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Honey, it's a little
Hey, by the way, this game has
pleasure.
like no combat
Life
or
doesn't
anything. It's
need
just
to be a-
dialogue. That's it.
A struggle.
It's all dialogue.
Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Looks delicious. Can I have a bite of that?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
Okay.
The only one you have.
Suddenly you realize how hungry you are. The last time you ate must have been God knows when. The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. Well made and
What do you mean? We ate like on Monday, I think.
The author sure knew their craft.
2 days ago.
In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of a tomato peeking from below.
Okay, I'm not that hungry anyway. I've got all five health up.
Oh, that's good. That's very good. You must have other business then?
Hey, ages ago and a few days ago are different.
Officer! God damn it. Pull yourself together, René. What do you want? I prefer the old name. Insulindian Lily. Girls brought them to young cadets when they entered service.
And I'm leveling a lot.
Wearing them on your cap was supposed to bring good luck.
I'm still not even too sure about the setting of this game. They give you a lot of like parts of the past throughout the dialogue.
Bells of the revolution. You know what? No. They brought me misery, false hope, and disappointment. The revolutionaries sullied them.
Though this game is usually like on sale and it becomes like $4.
But
not too bad to get. If you're interested in a heavily dialogue style game,
you, was it?
Narrative based
She
game.
gave them to me too, and your jealous little heart just couldn't accept it.
Enough! I can go over these matters in detail with you, Gaston, but not while we have company. So, officers.
Maybells don't blossom yet, do they?
Maybe on some remote parts of the city they do. But I think you have to wait for at least a month.
Okay, now I really want to find the
working class drunk. You know what this means, right?
Case solved. What?
Cracked it. All in a good day's work.
What exactly did I crack?
What do you mean, what did I crack? Look at how working class that drunk is.
It's her husband. How do we still remember that? It's the future of the proletarian uprising.
No, it's not.
It's her husband, the missing husband.
Yes, and you found him. Now go and tell the working class woman. Protect and serve, recruit.
This doesn't add up. I'm only making a fool of myself.
Do marriages make any sense? Does honor? You're not a filthy philosopher. You're an officer of law. It's time to ace this case.
We're gonna do something stupid, aren't we?
We can deal with the perception management later.
Yeah, sure.
There's no need for champagne when there's honor, recruit. Go and tell the working class woman what you found right now.
Yeah, our brain is telling us what to do. Sometimes randomly. That's one of the mechanics in this game. Wait, she's not even here. Huh? He's just straight up not here, and there's no working class drug. Wait, what's this? Oh, more money. Just sitting there. Oh, right. These are. I didn't realize that doesn't matter to look at. I guess I'm going back to the other side now. Let me fast travel there. Oh, if it lets me. Also, there's more than just one voice in our head, but the other voices are, they don't really come out during the daytime. I wonder if I can hit M for map. You know what, actually, I guess we'll go talk with the Kuno. I hate it, but they maybe won't even. Maybe they won't even.
Kuno's like
have
Kuno's
anything.
dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything. No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about books.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
What? Wait, what?
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
Oh my god.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Yeah.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Go in here. Go investigate his shack, I guess. Oh. It's crawling with locusts in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts.
How did we not notice this before?
Air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Well, detective,
Yep.
it appears you've solved the case of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
I'm sorry, Kim.
Oh, I'm not being sarcastic at all. We are making real progress here. I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Oh, whenever I was talking about like the voices in my head, I mean like there's literally a system where there are like thoughts in your head, and then sometimes you can get them here and they give you like a buff. But you have to wait for them to get finished first. Like for instance, there's this one that's finger pistol, and then it's just like it gives you reaction speed, and there's like a whole set of skills here. I have 2 points to spend, but it's actually you actually want to save all your points up. You don't want to use them as far as I can tell. You want to save points and then use them whenever you fail a check. This game runs off of like a dice roll, but you can re-roll if you level up the skill associated with the dice roll. And when I said there were more than one voice in your head, I meant that, like, there's something else that happens at the beginning. Alright, I know about the locust now, Kuno.
Like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Seems to have cared about this.
Yeah? Kuno took the bugs, so what?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
this
not
one.
Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Stop!
Oh, Kuno S apparently hates bugs.
You stop. It's like they're fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort. The lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're
an artist. Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
You should listen to your own Kuno. Art's lame as hell.
Oh, Kuno! It's so lame, even the pig knows it's lame. Please stop!
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man.
I'm driving them
Kuno's
apart.
Free.
I'm driving the delinquents apart.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window.
I'm gonna say nothing.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
Can you stop taking the bugs?
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
Alright, I better be off
The
now.
fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
Big buck.
The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
That's Kuno, by the way. You have to interact with him more than once. That's the shame of this game. That's probably one of the only bad parts.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this. So it was just a child.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we
Oh,
can
frick,
try
are we gonna
again.
destroy his spirit?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, we didn't.
We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to
I don't know, I haven't
inspect the traps
played
one
through this
more
game in
time.
entirety yet.
And then maybe we can.
Oh.
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season when it's warmer.
It's not worth risking your health. You should call it a day and go home. Or I can try to catch it myself.
He's right, dear Morel.
No.
Come now, we've waited so long. What's one more season?
You're right, dear. We'll get our shot yet. I'm sure of it.
The slouch in his shoulders tells you.
No, I already declined
He
it because
doesn't
we have
know
to find
how
the
many
killer.
more field expeditions he has left in him.
This place is much better for fieldwork in the summer, believe me.
Thank you, dear. And you, Detective Fox? You've been great company to an old lady and her stubborn husband.
You're right, Lena. The RCM is worth their salt. More so than they say on the radio.
Oh, good.
Goodbye.
There they go. Where did Gary? Oh, Gary went back to his room, right? I've been on the bug case for like the entirety of the game, pretty much, so I can't keep doing it. It's so cool that you can like ignore quests though. Oh, whoops. Wait! Oh my god, I just remembered something. Please tell me I can do karaoke.
Hey, was there something you needed?
Yep.
Well, well. Bringing him that new bird sure made a difference in his attitude.
No, you don't. It's not
No!
happening.
He tries not to look at you. It's dangerous to acknowledge the karaoke man.
This is my way of apologizing for the trouble I've caused. Please let me say I'm sorry.
By causing more trouble, I think we're good.
Johnny Laws want to tear it up sad.
The whirling doesn't need more sad style. That's one of the styles it can do without right now.
Why do you even have the PA system if no one's gonna use it?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great
What?
karaoke catastrophe of 44. A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke. It's not for bands, it's for clients. Some clients, okay?
I'm
Not
a real
you.
client.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
I've got my own tape.
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard.
Fine, fine.
Yes.
Climb on that stage and do your
Success.
thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself.
Finally. Wait, hold on. I've got to get my things out of my hands. I can't have things in my hands if I'm gonna be doing karaoke. There we go. I need my finger pistols with power armor gloves on.
The stage is all set up for your performance. Feels silent.
Finally.
You can hear the pellets creak under your feet.
Oh my god, Kim is just sitting there. He's my own. He's just standing there. He's my only audience member.
You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
The bar is full and buzzing with chatter.
Oh snaps!
No one is.
Okay, wait, no, we have to succeed at this. I'm re-rolling.
Knees turn to noodles.
This one I'm re-rolling.
Okay, now a couple is looking at you. Even worse, you're sweating.
No, hold on. There's some things I can do. I think there's some things I can do. Do I have something for drama? Yeah, I've got this for drama. Do I have anything else for drama? I don't have to re-roll too many times. Oh, here we go. So that puts me up to what? 3 drama? That's not enough. The character actually does have a name in this game, and you don't actually get to make your own character. Oh my god, this tank top. It really is heavily dramatic. I'm guaranteeing that I'm rolling this. Nothing else really that gives us drama though. Wait, clinically insane? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna get this though.
The stage is all set up. You feel a little.
So, are you ready for your
Ooh,
thing
58%. Here we go.
Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Okay, I'm gonna sing karaoke.
I can see that.
Oh, let's test it first.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it? Wish hands. Where do you put your hands? Does someone feel like throwing up? I do.
Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. No. We are loading. That reduced my ability to do it. Alright, okay. Oh, Kim is standing next to me now.
So,
Oh,
are
he's
you
moving
ready
over.
for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
Yep.
The air
Nice.
is
12! What the? I rolled a 12 anyway! On the stage with the freaking... We look like a crazy
dims the
person.
lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
What? Are we actually gonna say words? Oh. Are we?
I would often go there. To the tiny church there. The smallest church in Saint-San. Though it once was larger. How the real may rest there. Down through the mist there. Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there. In that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here. Looking forward to the past here.
But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
I didn't know we sounded like the thoughts in our head. I didn't know that we sounded like ancient reptilian brain. That's the thought in our. That's the words in our head, by the way.
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your hand shake as a warm
Thank you, ancient reptilian brain. I'd like to dedicate this song to Guard for letting me sing it. Well, shit, Guard.
Yes, well, I'm just doing my job, that's all. But, are you done now? Can I unplug the microphone? I'd like to unplug the microphone.
Whip out finger pistols. Yeah. Wait! What happened to our morale? It got set to what? Oh, right, because I took off all my clothes. Okay, I changed all my clothes. Let me put it back. That. This. This one? I think I had on? Yeah. And then. That's all I'll equip for now. I'll put back on the tear bag. You can go around and just pick up recycling everywhere, by the way. I should have said thank you, ancient reptilian brain. I should have clicked that. And now we're not even gonna stay at the Whirling and Racks. We're gonna stay in a shack instead. I'm gonna go ahead and turn in my tear though. Tear is like this system to get some money. Basically just like
machine
recycling.
stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
I've got a lot of tear right now.
Your bottles clunk into the
Got
machine
13 of them.
and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo?
Stop telling me this. I've not drank at all in this
Enter the endless cycle of
playthrough.
consumption.
By the way, you don't even know what yourself looks like at the beginning of the game. You have to pass some checks. But you can alter yourself throughout the game, and I've already done that greatly. I'm glad I finally completed that critical mission of singing karaoke. And I have so few quests now. How so? What kind of altering? Your character starts with a beard. That's all I'm gonna say. I guess. I should have checked. Wait, how did the people react to me singing the karaoke? I forgot to check.
It's you again. What is it?
Can we redo the check or no? Oh. No, I need rhetoric. I should not try that yet. Do I have anything to level up rhetoric? Oh, I do. Rhetoric +1 so far. I didn't realize that it tells you all the stuff over here. It's just so far away from me. I don't have anything else to increase rhetoric, though. I guess I'll level it by 1. By the way, the amount you can level up a stat is determined on these base stats over here, and you can't really change these too much. Alright, that was weird.
It's you again. What is it?
Can I succeed this one this time? 28%. Am I gonna reroll? Maybe. I want to see what it's like to not look like a fool. For once.
It's you again.
Last time I had to, I looked like a fool like 5 times in a row. I took morale damage like 5 times.
I don't know what
of
went
course
wrong
not.
the last time. You have so many good ideas here. Make them all see their puppets on a string.
We're gonna look stupid.
Fucking what now? You mean the barman?
That's cafeteria manager to you, Titus. That's an important look.
Yeah, we're all very focused. What does it mean?
Yeah, cock carousel. I hear the goddamn word. What are you saying?
Boss, I think he means a joyride.
Let's just
made of
keep
suckers.
saying it over
You
and
telling
over
us
again.
we're suckers?
Yeah, thanks.
Oh,
for
damaged health. What?
my life. Now,
Why did that damage my health?
will you?
Boss? I
Oh,
think
I'm
he's
losing
just
it.
gonna keep saying cock carousel. Sounds like you're on
Holy
some kind of
crap.
carousel yourself. And it's not a pretty one.
No, he's not.
Why do I keep saying it?
Officer, look at me.
Oh my god.
I need to see if your face is drooping.
Yeah, you don't look so good. Beer?
That brought my health to 1. What the frick was that? I'm reloading. I don't want to look like a fool this time.
It's you again. What is it?
Please just let me have the 28% for once.
I don't know what went wrong the last time.
Nope. I'm just gonna keep trying it. Our character just... Our brain was
It's
broken.
you again. What is it?
Why did we think that was a good idea to just say it over and over again?
I don't know what
Oh my
went
god,
wrong
Snake
the
Eye.
last time. You have so many good ideas here.
What if
Make
I
them
talk
all
about
see
Kim?
their puppets on a string.
What fucking story?
A story that fits the occasion, of course. I invented a wonderful allegory for all this.
No, there is no story.
You Kim of the year. Himself into a chair. Okay, you know what? No. I'll keep re-rolling it. I don't usually re-roll this, but I'm gonna re-roll this until I get it right.
It's you again. What is it?
I didn't get to see what the good option was the last time. I had to convince him of something.
I don't know.
Oh
what
my
went
god, a
wrong the
7
last
isn't
time.
enough? Oh, I need to roll a 9. Dang, this is gonna be hard. Okay.
It's you again. What is it?
Kind of annoying that I have to keep going through this now.
Convinced
Oh,
Titus
okay,
is
there we
being
go.
manipulated. Bad idea.
Oh.
Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter. But you know someone who might. Fat Angus, the powerful guy. Mr. All Muscle. The time has come. Put him in the pressure cooker. Just remember, it's about more than Glazia. It's about these men and Martinez. Their district. Their
Wow, it's completely different if we get it actually successful.
Outside in the evening light, ruined and old, shadows lengthen on the pavement. A distant gunshot. Huh? He'll get it. Go on.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Huh.
goddamn right. This is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
Fuck, Dennis. We don't kill you if you work for the company. Half the harbor works for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
Mm-hmm. They hang you.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
Firearm. A Glass 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to enlist. He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Shut up, Angus.
Fatty! Say one more thing to
Thank
the cops
goodness.
and I'll...
Put him in the pressure cooker.
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control.
Does he? His closed fist is shaking. It's you who's in control. Let them have their moment.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying.
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Now it's all pointless. Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
What?
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
We did it.
The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see. He nods.
You hang the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. What was it?
We're not sure. Probably a bullet. The wound was difficult to see.
The coroner and his assistant are wrapped in blue. Hands covered in blue gloves. Mouths covered by blue masks. Bodies by blue aprons. The coroner wipes his brow, scalpel still in his hand. Get the light. Shine it in his mouth.
I'm never gonna
He
reroll
tells
again.
his assistant. The coroner squats to better see the light illumines the darkness inside. Well, shit. Can't blame them for missing that. Get the saw, Alan. This just got fun.
'Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't. Classier came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? Not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench. You keep taking it easy too, Angus.
That's okay with the fat man, still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to.
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window. That fucking dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Tips patched the window. And the corpse. We hang. Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business. Me too. In a manner of speaking. We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message.
I see.
No, you're not gonna be on a first-name basis with this person. You're not getting to her. This person is affiliated with the Hardy.
Okay.
It's Clausia you want to talk to.
Ah, here we go. Jigsaw pieces falling into place.
Glad you understand You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own.
Oh.
Oh, you meant that kind of training, like a spy. Maybe. The kind of people who are after her. I guess she'd have to be. They're powerful, connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems, she'd be ghosted away.
And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder?
Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue. I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them. Either hers or his.
Hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood, probably. Or it could have been someone else from Crenell. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points.
Check out the coast?
Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I do.
Wait, is that building gonna be important now?
Doing this clown dance with you. You do that. Hey, cop. Before you go.
Suddenly, the wind picks up outside. You hear it rattling the large windows in their frames. It carries newspapers, circles the whirling in rags in a warm column.
She, Klausya, came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But, that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of rooms and some cargo containers.
We'll take that into account.
Oh, we'll try not taking her in then. Once again, it is evening by the time I get to the important part of the game. I'm just doing a bunch of side quests, practically.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
Hmm? Oh.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of mortality. He was 42 years old. How old are you?
Hold on.
That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements.
What?
What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
Huh? How old?
58.
58. 42. And he was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
I feel like I've been decomposing for longer than that.
On the bright side, you've been getting a lot of exercise lately.
Al Ghul.
There's silence. Then a little more.
Sure, you're 42. Let's go?
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Oh, I'm not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium.
Date of birth generator. What? Huh? What do I get? What do I, Oh, I don't lose anything. Your face looks like it's 58 and your body feels like it's 60. Your mind feels like it's lived for 1 day or 100. Both longer than they ought to be. The day and the century. Wait, doesn't our badge just tell us when we're born? But for how long, then, has this thing attached to your sentience walked the planet's crust? Time to start racking those brains of yours, Elder One. When and where were you born? Where is it? That's a book.
police badge on which you see the photo of a man.
I guess it doesn't.
You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
Huh? Sure. I'm gonna get the last thing. These are a bunch of buffs.
It's always good to see you.
Wait, what is this?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
I don't know, Lieutenant Yefreiter. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
The
No,
further
okay,
we get,
so
the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
this is like one of those buffs. I don't know what it's gonna do though. It's kind of weird that we have to think about our age. I could easily, by the way, you can easily like not get any of these. In fact, I think some of these lock out others. Like I think Lonesome Long Way Home locked out Hobo Cop.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers.
Well, I mean, this isn't gonna be the vantage point to shoot the guy, right?
A dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it.
Let
It's
me
not
finish his speech
unimportant.
first. So like, whenever you get a thought randomly, like they just occur randomly sometimes. They're the little blurb around your head. Sometimes they're a thought, sometimes they're just like an observation. When you get them, they start at 0%. But when you complete them, you get a bonus effect. And the way to complete them is you just have to wait. You have to wait like several hours for them to finish. But if you want to actually start doing them, you have to start internalizing them into your mind. You get a usually a negative buff, like a debuff on yourself while you internalize it. But afterwards, they usually turn into a buff. Sometimes with a debuff attached to it. I think one of mine currently has a debuff attached to it. Like this one is logic. This one is visual calculus and authority loss. But a lot of these are just positive buffs. But yeah. I unlocked this, so you have to you actually only start like 3, I think. You only start with 3 of these, but once you click internalize, you start researching this, and then you eventually get the buff. You can actually undo them, like you can forget them, but it looks like it requires a skill point to do that. Maybe I should talk to Clausia first.
It's
This is
always
Clausia.
good to see you. I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched.
Still, I'm the
her
cool
feet
cop,
long
remember?
and straight.
I'm sorry for wasting your time. I should have known that you'd find out.
Why did you waste our time then?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Cool, I'm satisfied with this explanation.
You're right. There's more. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
I clicked the other one. I was meaning to do that.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. Where the cold oceanic expanse lies, and behind it, another world.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me. It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Ravishol, or even in Oranje.
What are you saying? Hello, do you know where my dot? What does that mean?
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank.
Is that about?
They
That's
sound
a weird
small,
thing to
but
say.
they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate.
Did I ban
That was
them?
the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
Hide user on this channel. Oh yeah, I think I'm no bot.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too, along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI.
This is distracting.
Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Oh, that was weird. I'm sorry, that completely distracted me from what I was trying to focus on. Wait, I hid their messages. In case they typed anything bad. So industrial espionage. Let me reread because I got distracted. Wow. What an advanced game.
Sure, I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people, too, not just C-suite. A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder. We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
My stream die? Did it? Is it a black screen? I see my stream. I still see it just fine. I made sure to mute it too, so I wouldn't hear it in the stream over again. Here, I'll keep it open just in case anything happens.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could...
A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it.
I knew he was dead before he fell down on top of me. He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Oh. Yeah. It was a real motherfucker.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear
God,
your
I hate
head.
electrochemistry.
Get into his mindset.
What happens if I failed all these? What would happen?
Did you hear or see the shooter in
Reaction
the course of this?
No.
Electrochemistry is like the drug skill for some reason.
Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up.
I'm gonna assume
drew
that the stream's
blinds.
actually fine.
Blood was coming from his
close it in
mouth.
the back.
Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too.
So a shot was
They were
definitely
having such a
intended
good
for
time.
Classy, but then the other guy
I
got
sat
shot
down
instead.
and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
Oh.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys. Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer. Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
Oh.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would. Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did. I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
When he was shot? I may have.
All right.
I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
It was definitely across the coast then.
Because I'm an idiot.
which is an indicator of truth.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol. That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there. Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
Oh, how am I going to pass visual calculus this time?
Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner.
I'm not going to say this, because I don't think anything good will come out of me saying that.
She nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here?
Oh, I guess I gotta put my drama clothes back on. Oh, I just realized. I don't have the right clothes on. This thing. Was that it? That's it, right? No, this is also drama.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick save. You know, actually, I'm not gonna reroll this. If I mess it up, I mess it up.
What a nice day for questions.
But we are awake, sire. She has been forthcoming with sordid details women usually conceal. Most shocking details of the sexual kind. We are a bulwark, unbreached. If you have doubts, just give us one example of deceit. Just one, and we will gladly change our minds. Who is this personhood picking these seditious options? Can't you see the detective grows weary of your malcontent? Stop staring at her eyes and say something pertinent to the case. This is making you look like an amateur.
Weird. Alright, let's go to the window first, and then I'll try getting inside this room. Can I get any more physical instrument, actually? I can. Nice. Oh, I can also get it with this.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass
58%.
in an untarnished golden halo. A vague sense of disappointment fills you. The glass shimmers as if taunting you with
window.
secrets.
It is. We are beating our heads against this. Let's go to something more useful.
Alright. What does this door lead to? I can probably pass it if I wear the tank top. Right? I'm pretty sure.
The same small, heavy door. No lock.
Surely I can hit a 72%. Oh, thank goodness.
Something cracks inside.
Oh my god.
It is an unbelievably satisfying sound.
Wait, enemy of the physical realm. Bang up 5 inanimate objects.
Nice.
Filling you with a belief in your own body.
Sounds like the property damage wasn't in vain, at least. Would it hurt to look in?
And it was an Ace's low moment, Kim.
I don't know about that.
What's in here? Oh my god.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
Boring footprints. I want to jump to sensationalist conclusions.
Boring footprint. Oh my god.
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural there. Sensationally unnatural. If your mesolimbic reward pathway were to venture a guess, one of the bottles is probably being put somewhere it doesn't belong.
Oh my.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
We just stepped all over them.
3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer, this isn't bad at all. It was a good idea to see where that door leads.
Hey,
commendable work bringing us to this place. It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route leading to the roof. The roof from where you can shoot our victim. This is significant. These prints, officer, could be the prints of our killer.
Did I not see this earlier?
At least they're a good argument for this Ruby doing it, to present to Titus.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left the pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways.
Between that and that.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Maybe I can find a better crowbar here. Nope. Pinball maker's coat. The heck? There's like an opening here. Oh! Inside the corner room window.
Over there, in the corner. Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's
Are we gonna play pinball?
You can't wait to get your hands on it.
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic. A little. Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, finger boy. Those flippers are ready.
Wait, what?
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads,
$1.
Inspired by the legend of
God.
Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Windy. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people. The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit. Indeed, think of them as balls.
Lost $1.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease.
I got an achievement for that.
Go, go, finger boy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was. The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist. An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent. He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man. But you seem to be having fun.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board. And although a few plummet to their deaths,
why am I playing this? It's literally 9 o'clock now.
Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go. Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something glass. The words "Hail Rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog.
This isn't going to be randomly a part of the investigation, is it?
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid, nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. Hit the pads as fast as you can. Maximum attack. Not even a bullet can get through. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Oh my god, I really want to hit this.
I've seen it before. Played it too. You will eventually make a mistake and then it's all over.
I can do it. Dang it! A 9 wasn't even enough? Really?
The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing, finger boy.
Oh, at least it didn't hurt my morale. Well, if I had known I needed the reaction speed, I would have equipped more reaction speed.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
There must be a key somewhere. Probably somewhere in the whirling. It's not too important.
You said it was in the bush in the corner room, right? In the corner room? Something about the corner and there being a bush.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside. Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in. The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88. There are large rectangular buttons, monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
That it does. I say, let's brave it. At the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5. Seems so, although it's pretty quaint for a freight elevator.
Where we were already. Wait, what was that?
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue. Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the hearties bang away at it.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
What? Could this mean the Rolling and Rag really is part of the doomed commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
I think I saw maybe where the spare key is. Oops. Not that, right? I think it was down the stairs. Oh shoot, I thought it was one of these. Wow, we can now see over there.
Smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right?
Yeah, the church is actually my past.
Cool. Now, what can I do for you?
I saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those. Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball machines.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
I did check, though.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
You think of selling those pinball machines? I want a fat cut. What? No.
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there.
No.
The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
No, we're not going to tell him. What about this? We should probably tell him about this.
No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building. What's that supposed to mean? Fuck you, buddy. She's not my taste. Good thing she pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it.
Wow. She really isn't his taste. Her spell hasn't spread here.
Now, was there anything else? I have
the doomed commercial area was a quest earlier.
Posters to stack, and then I need to wash dishes because it turns out I have to do that too now.
There's a peephole in the wall.
What wall? I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
The color has drained from his face. What a shame to fix such a good peephole.
Alright, you've been
I'll catch it up
notified.
Personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna say it.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the Whirling.
Hold on, not once? Isn't that already a sign of decline?
It's a sign of the Whirling in Rags not being part of the doomed commercial area. If anything, we're revitalizing this neighborhood.
Relax, Mr. Gart. I'm sure there is no doom. He simply wants to share his discoveries with you.
The Whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade, which failed. I told you, like, it's like an earlier quest where apparently all of the businesses, like, all went out. But then someone explains how they all go out, so, like, not really that interesting. You'd have to, like, play the game to know what happened there. I'm gonna hope that they escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tile work, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost... Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying
I'm
to
surprised
keep it that
Gart's
way.
saying things like this.
Even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area. I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that. Well, it sure as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know.
It is a good name.
Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song. Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateniers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
Some real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved. Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Yep.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it up? Yes?
Alright. Wait, what if I talk to him about the bill now? Because I switched to
Was there
the shack.
something you needed? Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting...
No, okay, there's nothing new. I'm not paying I'm not paying $20. Oh yeah. I have to talk with him
you again. What is it? Why?
I'm gonna level with you.
Sounds like you're making her a suspect in this. Not on my watch, you're not. Ruby's one of us. We're not gonna throw her under your moral intern steamroller. Fuck that shit.
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby is missing. If you hide from the police in a murder investigation, you become a suspect. You know how it works, guys.
That's nothing. That's just legalese. You don't even have a sound theory. I don't want to be rude, but we're trying to get some R&R here. Think you could fuck off now?
I think we'll keep sticking around.
Holy crap.
You'll be surprised
18
at how
logic.
quickly theory presents
We're
itself
stupid.
if you keep looking.
You need to stop giving me logic. I might have to wait till tomorrow, honestly. 18 logic. I did not find the ball today. Wonder what it's like at the other side at nighttime. By the way, if you're wondering what this is, these are all of the things, all of the checks I could potentially do. If they're white, then I can redo them right now.
The old woman still sits in her chair, continuing with her chores. As she does so, she quietly hums to herself.
If they aren't white, then I have to level up if I want to redo them. I have to level up whatever skill is behind it. See, look, I have to do, if I want to do, oh, Glacier had a one thing that said locked. I have to level up Volition if I want to retry the roll. I'd have to increase Volition, but I can't even do that, so I pretty much can't. Unless I find some way of increasing it through this or something.
The buzz of electric
But there are
lights
also
blends
not
together
white checks, there are
with the
red
slow
checks
rumble of the
that you can
ocean
only try
waves at
once.
night.
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older. My suggestion is, don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough. What's troubling your mind?
Maybe I can get some more suggestion, actually. Before I try this. Okay, there's something that's suggestion. -1 suggestion's bad. And I've got like nothing for suggestion, actually. Oh, I could have used. Wait, no. What was the check? I don't think it was hand-eye coordination. It was something else. I think it was visual calculus. I need suggestion, which means I should unequip my things in my hand. Like this and that.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves
42%.
don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Logic
Oh, I
and
got it.
reason
Yes.
won't work on this old bat. Better go for shameless emotional manipulation. What's the grandmother's deepest vulnerability? The grandmother card will do the trick.
Oh, wow.
Last chance to turn back.
What do you mean? What's going to happen? We are gonna grow up, of course. I raised my own kids in this village, and they are doing fine for themselves. They are good kids. I brought them up the right way.
By the way, sometimes if you click the right thing, you can actually mess it up.
No. They moved to Pooepw for work. Well, I imagine they'll grow up and leave too.
You've got her. Now just reel her in.
Then...
Yeah. What'll happen when they leave?
You have her. Now twist the knife.
Okay.
You watch your tongue, boy. This village has held up much better than some people.
Uh-oh.
Damn, that's cold.
That doesn't mean you're wrong, though. This place ain't what it used to be. Even I can see that. I don't believe the Fat Man's Youth Center is going to change anything. But what other choice do we have? It's not like the coalition government is coming to save us. I won't be around much longer anyway. Not with the dampness in my bones. If they want to take a chance, who am I to stop them? Did you say something?
Huh?
Fine. See that you didn't just get us all screwed. I might be half blind, but I have a good memory for treachery.
Let's go mail it.
Wait, what? Everett plans to muscle you out with construction noise? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do this. So if I click here, I think that Tim is
It's
gonna
getting
stay
cold
here.
this late in the night. time to call it a day.
So, towards the beginning of this game, you have to interact with this guy named Everard Clare, and he's like the union boss. He's a little corrupt. I'm still not too sure who's corrupt and who isn't in this game. But he seems a little corrupt, and he wants to build a youth center here. And he has to get the petition from, he has to get 2 signatures from 2 of the people here. They seem to be the only 2 people really living here on this side of the coast.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Oh, frick, is it gonna pass the morning? No, okay, it won't. Okay, good. You can actually play by yourself if it's nighttime. Anyway, I want to go here real quick and turn in the letter first.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes, and an RCM sticker.
I knew I'd get to use this mailbox for something. Fuck you, mailbox. I think I already did this. This is the second time.
There is a hollow ring as you kick.
Wait, did I not lose any health?
It sounds like
no,
it's
I'm gonna lose
mostly
health
empty.
here.
Your toe hurts now. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Not that much damage. There you go.
Other than developing a personal relationship? Looks like you were right. You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail as collected in there.
Oh my.
They'll empty this very soon.
Alright. Oh, I gotta tell Everett too? Okay. Oh, I guess that next time I stream, I think I'm gonna stop soon. So next time I stream this, it'll be day 4. So I guess I'll pass to day 4. I think for now I'm gonna stop. This stream has been randomly bumpy, by the way. This has been a really bad stream, honestly, for Wi-Fi drops. I don't know why. Kind of strange. I'm gonna put back my clothes. I think that's all the clothes I can wear. And it's time to go to bed. This bed's actually better than the one I started with.
A bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
It happened earlier in the stream.
Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby.
Let's see what the ancient reptilian brain has to say.
Sheets warm.
Those are the other voices in our head.
For the world to fall away.
Which apparently is our voice, is ourself. Our own voice.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Recorded in you. Forever. On Ferrotape.
On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time. The last time. The smoke in her mouth. The plotted flowers. The faces turning, changing.
It's the world, Harry boy. And you're made of it. Every day you're out there.
By the way, I looked these two up, and it apparently has to do with some weird
I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
Old model of a brain.
You can never forget this shit.
All stuck
on loop.
I don't know if I even clicked the correct things to say.
Spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your
Yeah, if you
little
look up ancient
bubblegum
reptilian brain, you
wrappers
actually
and
do get it.
idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless, meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin.
Wait, are they telling me I'm all out of days?
You will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class.
Solving
Oh,
your
for the
little
working-
crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing
Wait, really?
names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth. There he
I'm gonna
goes
pursue this,
again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
Wait, what? That's not what he said.
He's got no
That's not the right
idea what
subtitle.
he's in for.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
You can do it. It's nothing. Do it for the city. Go. Do it for the wind.
Oh, my volition healed. Everything healed.
Rise and shine, comrade. It's time to get to work.
What's going on?
Despite all the thinking you've been doing, only
Oh, that's a good point.
0.0001% of communism has been built. It's too great a task to undertake alone. You're going to have to get organized. Organization
goodness.
hasn't exactly been your strong suit, historically speaking.
I'm ready. Let's get to it.
You must seek out your revolutionary brothers and sisters. Find out how much communism they've built. Then, together, maybe you'll be able to build as much as
Insane.
0.0002%
That's 100% increase.
of communism, but it won't be easy. Decades of persecution by coalition authorities have driven the remaining communists of Martinaise underground. Possibly, if you have been, it's only because you're a double agent acting in furtherance of your long-term objectives. Regardless, what's past is past. You need to look forward to the work of building communism. For just between us, you may want to lay off this grind up the bourgeoisie stuff. It's a bit off-putting, even to fellow communists. Let your nose guide you, detective. No, we meant your nose, as in that swollen muck detector in the center of your face. It just happens to be perfectly calibrated for sensing communists. We really have no idea what they're talking about. There's no linkage between ideology and olfaction.
Alright, I'm ready. Let's get organized.
First, you'll have to locate the remaining
communists
in Martinaise. When you get near to someone with revolutionary potential, your nose will give you the signal to establish contact.
Huh? Is it because I did 22 of these?
Again, no, it won't. Any olfactory response you perceive will be strictly psychosomatic. You'll discuss the monumental world historical task that lies before you. You'll engage in rigorous and spirited debates about Mazovian theory and practice. But mostly, you'll probably complain about other communists. Not at all. Complaining about other communists is one of the most important parts of being a communist.
Alright, let's get to it.
Here we go. Wake, brave worker. 'Tis no time for bed. Fight till there's no slaves below, and no masters o'erhead.
I think I have to... oh no, I can save. How did this not get done? I guess it has to be during the daytime. But I'm gonna save here. And that means whenever I leave, Kim will be right outside to meet me. And see what day 4 is like. But yeah, bye. I'm gonna go now. Bye. Tomorrow I'm gonna play Stardew Valley. Yeah. See ya. Man, the music of the main menu is so low. I don't know if it can really work as the end music. But that's alright. Bye.